In every generation, there is a chosen one, but just one wasn't going to cut it. East 86th Street over in Canarsie looks quiet. Flatlands, and Ralph was lit though. She called the Englishman and let him know what she uncovered. Evidence she uncovered led her over to a house on Conklin Avenue, but she was immediately greeted by these ghost-face assassins. She wasn't able to retrieve any evidence here, but what she learned already was deeply disturbing. A higher authority wants to sway the mayoral election. Wants New York City to crumble and fall. Because once it does, the rest of the world will go with it. According to some files she read, several points around the city have a weakness. The mystical boundaries can be easily torn asunder, unleashing hell of biblical proportions. Kara had no idea what that meant, but she remembered going to church with her grandmother as a child. All those apocalyptic stories about how the world was going to end, even back then. At her young age, Kara thought that was fear-mongering. But ever since she became a chosen one, she's seen some things. Anyway, she couldn't let this happen. Not only were they threatening to end the world, but taint a civic duty that's already frowned upon. Oh, here come more assassins. These ghost-face goons were agents of the First. Obviously, some codename for who's behind this. Look, that other one is running off. Oh, no worries. She is chasing him. She chased him to a nearby subway station. Somehow, they ended up on top of the train. She couldn't let these ghost-face goons go. They're brainwashed. The reading was a bit involved. Certain people that are susceptible to mind control are being used to vanquish voters, or at least stop them from casting their ballot. Kara was trying not to hurt them at the same time because they were brainwashed, but he slipped and fell off the train. She held up against her opponent. He pulled out a knife and was trying to stab her. When he realized he wasn't going to win this, he wrapped his hands around her waist and threw him as well as her off the train. Meanwhile, over in Williamsburg, a street sat immaculate and quiet. In another part of Williamsburg was a warehouse. Ghost-face attackers were dispatched throughout the city to slice and dice their way through the voting populace. He couldn't believe this was happening. He's never had a gun pulled on him before. A gang of Ghostface walked down Dean Street. They were headed to the next voting station. Please come by and hurry. I suspect a slight apocalypse. He hung up the telephone and noticed that beautiful anchor woman on Eyewitness News reporting on some subway surfing accident. Bodies were found on subway tracks, so mangled they couldn't be identified. Meanwhile, in Brownsville, area residents went on about their lives. She casted her vote, but was this guy following her? He watched the news. The mayoral election was close, but still, anything could happen. He called his boy because something was bothering him. He had this unsettling feeling something bad was going to happen. You need to stop with this shit, always worrying over some damn dream. Nothing's gonna happen. You need to chill. You know my feelings be right, but whatever, nigga. He hung up the phone. He was on his way to his shift over at Golden Crust. That unsettling feeling grew, but he continued forward. He turned the corner and immediately felt like he was being followed. He shot occasional glances over his shoulder. Now he knows he heard footsteps getting closer. Oh shit, he got a knife! He took off down the street. He bolted toward the train station. It was a few blocks ahead. He turned the corner and ran right into him. Shit, it's 3 of them. He ran as fast as he could. At some point, they must have backed off, but he didn't care. He found his way to a nearby restaurant and dialed 911. Police arrived in minutes. They were inside taking his statement. Meanwhile, at the warehouse, a guy arrived not too long ago for a meeting, but plans changed, and the face-to-face turned to a phone call. He promised to have this place in flames. I need all my young warriors to wake up and see the government don't give a damn about you. They only care about the immigrants. They come here, take our jobs, take our homes, take our women. I need you to wake up. We're tired of being pushed aside and relegated to mediocrity. We're tired of high car insurance rates. We're tired of these high-ass prices on these damn eggs. The government works for us. We don't work for them. It's time we do something. We can't let them think what they're doing is right. It's time we take back our land. Stand with me, young king, and put on your crown. This is the free world, and if we let them have it, it'll never be ours again. Rise, my warriors, rise!